In order to render the Rouen Cathedral from arbitrary angles, we built a three-dimensional model of its west facade using photogrammetric modeling techniques developed at the University of California at Berkeley. We first photographed the cathedral in January 1996 from three locations outside the front of the cathedral. Then, using Berkeley's facade photogrammetric modeling system, we built a basic 3D model of the cathedral by marking line segments on the three photographs. In this view of the recovered model, we can see the locations of our three camera sites on the ground in front of the cathedral. By extracting additional information out of the photographs, a model-based stereo algorithm was able to provide additional geometric detail to the basic model, such as the protruding columns at the sides of the doors and the recessed rose window. With the model recovered, the facade system creates renderings of the scene by computationally projecting the digitized photographs onto the model. In order to show the cathedral in every form of light, we photographed it from each of the three locations as a complete time series of photographs. This time series of 30 images was taken from the central camera position. In the exhibit, we also wanted to show the cathedral as it would have appeared to Monet at the turn of the century. For this purpose, we registered a set of 3 century-old postcards to our 3D model, which we could then update to reflect the cathedral's historic configuration. Lastly, the exhibit called for Monet's paintings to be projected onto the photogrammetrically recovered cathedral geometry. In order to make this possible, we had to determine precisely where Monet's paintings were painted from. Despite their impressionist style, we were able to mathematically determine the vantage points of Monet's paintings simply by marking recognizable features in the paintings. This final rendering circles through a few hundred of the 12,200 renderings that make up the Rouen Revisited interactive installation. These first renderings show the cathedral as it appeared in January 1996 when we visited Rouen. Using the time series photographs, we can change the time of day as we move about the front of the cathedral. By projecting the historic photographs onto the model, we're able to render the cathedral three-dimensionally as it appeared 100 years ago. Finally, using the registered set of paintings, we're able to project Monet's brushstrokes onto the historic geometry of the cathedral, bringing the works into the third dimension. We can see the section of the cathedral Monet captured in each painting, as the structure beyond the frame of the painting is rendered in black. These images give a good sense of Rouen Revisited, but they are just a sampling. The real experience is an interactive one, available only at the Rouen Revisited kiosk.